r/r credited by online comps. Logically, morally, humanely, what should be free but isn't? Scientific papers/journals. The authors are paying to be published in the journal, the readers are also paying. The only one who profits are the publishing companies. Knowledge should be free. Also, the research is frequently funded by government grants and performed with the invaluable assistance of students, interns, and volunteers. Therefore ultimately paid for by the public, who then are not even allowed to read the result without paying a privately owned publisher. Even more so, the author is usually an academic, so paid by the government. The government pays so that the paper is written. The peers that review the paper are usually academic, so paid by the government. The government pays a second time so that the paper is reviewed. The subscriptions to journals are paid by universities that are funded by the government. The government pays a third time so that the paper is read. Imagine you are homeless, but at least you don't have to pay money to go to the toilet. That's a thing that is dying. What if I need to shit really badly, but I don't have 50 cents on me? Here I sit, broken hearted. Spent my dime but only farted. Yesterday I took a chance. Saved my dime, but shit my pants. Transaction/processing fees. When you order a digital product online, such as a concert ticket, you pay $6 extra while you pay online and then have to print the ticket yourself. Official college transcripts. You already paid for the classes and then they deny you access to proof of your education. It's not right. Was surprised when I was applying as a transfer student from a community college to a 4-year university and had to pay to get my transcripts sent. Even worse, one of the colleges made a mistake and forgot to charge $2,000 in tuition when I went there, which I was unaware of. Then they refused to release my transcripts until I paid the $2,000. I didn't have $2,000, but needed those transcripts immediately to get into my new college. Fuck that. Circus animals. An uncommon interpretation of the question, but I guess it is acceptable. Water should be free. Nestle joined the chat. TBH, this sounds weird, but death. Funeral services which require you to pay for cremating the dead, etc. are kinda weird to me. Funerals are big business, and people are dying to get in. This guy's a dad. Science textbooks. When a scientist gets published, he/she doesn't get any profit if the schools use it. Every textbook I've heard hasn't been free, so I just email the publisher and find out one of the names of whom was published to email them. Since they get no money, they'll be glad to email you back the entire book, to which you can print off yourself. It's a life hack people should know instead of having to pay thousands for college textbooks. Edit. I did this with my calculus/geometry professor in ISU, Indiana State University, and he said that he only got one overall pay for being published with other professors, and that he would be glad to give it to me, as he would all of his students. I'm not lying. Thank you all, and have a nice day. Edit number 2. TISM for all the upvotes, im new to Reddit and wow. The tens of millions of victims of modern day human trafficking and slavery. Huge potential difference there. Should they be freed or free? The former of course, but your statement is still up to interpretation, based on the question. I agree. Hate having to pay for my slaves. Birth control. Free and accessible birth control will help so many people, but especially teenage girls in rural areas. Insulin. My pancreas has never charged me. Damn, just out here flexing on these diabetes having idiots. Tampon/pads in public restrooms. I'm a man and this is painfully obvious to me. Edit. I added in public restrooms because misogynists that are too lazy to read the comments keep saying women shouldn't have free tampon/pads. Edit. Thank you for the gold kind stranger. Edit. Thank you for the silver kind stranger. See? Or at least not taxed as a luxury product. This isn't free Peresi, but at this point, access to the internet/internet services should be considered a utility, like water, sewage, electricity, instead of for-profit companies providing it. Edit. It's been pointed out that many utility providers are for-profit companies. While this is true, utility providers are heavily regulated, and I'm saying I think ISPs should be the same. Healthcare and education. Laughs in European. Cries in Britain. Not in Britain. Ambulances. Even if you don't think healthcare should be free, you shouldn't have to worry about calling an ambulance in an emergency because of how expensive it is. Wanna see something even more fucked up? Look at how much EMTs and paramedics make while on the ambulance. Death. Hey, if you're interested, I'll do it for free. Use of public beaches at the ocean. So many beaches are either private or you have to pay steep parking fees and other charges in order to enjoy the ocean and beach. Adoption. If you look at the history of horrible exploitation and tragedy, it makes sense why the system is so difficult to get through. Please like and subscribe. I'm getting desperate. Comment on this video and hit the bell icon to let this cat cheer your day up. Thanks for watching, and it's all going to be fine.